Hello, everybody. James from JDM. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. Here in Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, there's snow on the ground. We got a snowstorm overnight. Now it's supposed to get absolutely frigidly cold the next few days too. So it's almost like it's winter in Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. That's what I'm rounding it up to. Just cold, hard winter. Anyways, though, I'm gonna review Monday Night Raw here for this show. Quite a bit happened on this Monday Night Raw, which was actually from Belfast, Northern Ireland. I think it's the last TV show now of their UK shows, which kind of sucks because I was kind of getting used to just coming home and turning on Raw or SmackDown and not waiting till 9 o'clock here, local time, to watch it, which is going to be the norm, at least for the next week. But then they go over to Saudi Arabia for the SmackDown and Rumble, so that'll be another afternoon show. Anyways, but to start off, I made a few little bullet point notes here. Main event. Gonna kick it off with that CM Punk against Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight title. Good, solid match between Punk and Finn, two veterans of the sport. I didn't think that Finn was gonna be able to pull this one out. A couple close finishes and a really really good crowd. Ireland always shows up on these shows, so a really strong match. Definitely helped out by the crowd. But CM Punk did go over. He retains and is now going to go into the Royal Rumble as World Heavyweight Champion. By the looks of it, I don't think he's going to be defending it at the Rumble. I believe there's 4 matches now. They got the 2 Rumble matches. They're going to have Drew and whoever wins the Fatal 4-Way this weekend. Plus AJ Styles and Gunther, which I'll cover here in a few moments. But again, another strong outing by Finn and CM Punk, with CM Punk retaining, and a decent match as well. So that was your main event. Nothing really happened at the end of it. CM Punk celebrated. They kind of had Punk lift up and shake Finn's hand and kind of put his arm up, so he kind of went over there in his home country. One of the unfortunate things that happened on Raw was Javon Evans. Looks like he blew out his shoulder or his pectoral muscle. It seemed like he did a springboard off the top rope and kind of looked like he kind of jammed his. It looked. I think it's more of a shoulder injury. Kind of looked like he jammed his shoulder on the landing, which is unfortunate because he was going up against El Grande Americano, which is an absolute hilarious gimmick. I love the 3 of them. Really, it's just it's good comedic relief, and they're all thriving in that, especially in the AAA world. Where they're really over as well. But El Grande Americano got the win there due to Javon not being able to continue. I really hope it's not a serious injury for Javon, because he was just really starting to come into his own. He made it up on the main roster, but I mean, he was working everywhere. I mean, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AAA, like just all over the board. TNA. So yeah, really unfortunate there for Javon. Hopefully he has a quick recovery, and hope he doesn't have to maybe miss a WrestleMania match. A lot of Royal Rumble announcements as well. Kind of headlined by Gunther against AJ Styles. And if AJ Styles loses, he must retire. I don't think he's going to retire at the Royal Rumble. If anything, the soonest I think this is going to happen is WrestleMania, because they may go 1-1. I think AJ Styles is going to go over at the Rumble and then kind of lead to a potential WrestleMania match or SummerSlam or just something maybe down the road. They may go 1-1 and then finish that up near the end of the calendar year. But definitely not seeing AJ Styles lose this soon. But yeah, Gunther came out to initially kind of brag that, listen, here I'm actually going to be into the Royal Rumble, which I still think he's in the Rumble here, so he's probably going to be pulling double duty. But then AJ Styles comes down saying you don't have to be in the Rumble, you have to face me at the Royal Rumble. Then Gunther's saying no, I'm not going to, and then he said, "Why are you a little bitch?" And that kind of got on Gunther's nerves, but he still said no. But then he's like, you know what? One condition, I'll face you, and that's if you put your career on the line. So that's how we got this match. Should be a really, really good match, though. And the Saudi crowds have improved, so I'm expecting a hot crowd for that one. I'm going to try to go on here and see who actually announced. There was a bunch of Royal Rumble announcements here. I know Rhea Ripley's in it, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Bailey, Raquel, Roxanne Perez, Asuka, Lyra Valkyria. So they're all in the Rumble right now. They were just blasting out participants on Raw. Rey Mysterio's in it, Penta, Dragon Lee. They're in it as well, along with Gunther if he's still going to show up in the Rumble. We'll have to wait and see there. But I mean, hey, we're only like nearly 2 weeks out now of the Rumble, so it's really time to start promoting this thing. Probably the best match on the card was the 6-man tag with Penta, Dragon Lee, and Rey Mysterio against the Vision. Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory. A great match. Crowd was really hot for this one. A lot of good high spots because you kind of got the Lucha Libre style. Then you got kind of the powerhouse of Bronson Reed just tossing all three of them around. Theory with his good selling along with Logan Paul, and we all know how athletic Logan Paul is, and obviously how to get the crowd heat going with Logan. So an absolutely phenomenal match, and I mean it really does show that the craft of each of these participants. And it's really gonna. I like the actually ending too with the brass knuckles. It was good watching Adam Pearce and Paul Heyman bickering back and forth as well, and then they really got in each other's face because Heyman threw the brass knuckles. I think it was to Austin Theory, and he was going to use it, but then Pearce seen it, and that whole thing blew up, and then Rey Mysterio punched. I can't remember who it was specifically. It might have been Austin Theory with the brass knuckles, and then Logan Paul gets a super kick, which he sold tremendously while he was screaming. I think it was in Penta's face, and then Penta just wiped him out. But yeah, great match. Definitely match of the night of that one. And yeah, we had Becky against Maxxine. Thank God that this match was better than their last encounter. Well, I don't have much to live up to, but a good match between them two as well. Becky retained after Natalya, who came down with Maxxine, turned heel Maxxine. So I guess we're going to kind of have that pivot. I actually hope we get the Natalya out of Mexico, and she kind of has, is it Natty Strong or something like that. But yeah, she kind of has the dungeon look. So that should be a good little rivalry for Maxxine. I'm trying to get more reps in as well as she continues to get better. I mean, I know the last match between Becky and Maxxine was bad, but I mean, it is what it is. You're not going to have strong matches every night, but that just did kind of have a lot of flops. But I think they kind of practiced and worked together to make that match a little better. So overall, I mean, best Raw in the last few weeks. Like I say, the Northern Ireland crowd definitely helped on that front to make a better show. So a good solid 7.5 out of 10. Good action all around, and at least we're really building towards the Royal Rumble now, which is really important. I know they are having that WWE Unreal launching tomorrow, Tuesday, January 20th, for Season 2 on that. I might do a video after I watch that. I'm not sure, but whatever. Unreal, I mean, you can kind of take that or leave it. I find it kind of interesting, but I just kind of hope they don't kind of fake a lot of it, because it is easy to say, oh, this is what happened and this kind of what's going on, but there's cameras everywhere, so it's kind of weird. But anyways, good episode of Raw. Tomorrow we'll probably take a look here and make maybe an NASCAR poll of what I think's going to happen or who's going to win the 500. I don't know what I'm going to do. Fly by night, basically. But anyways, yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and let me know what you think of Raw down below in the comments. Like, follow, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Hit the notification bell. Thanks everybody. See you for the next one.